My husband cut off my son's hair, so I used his card to buy him the designer jacket that he's been wanting. My son is 17, and pretty much all his life he has had long hair. He had long, thick, and very well maintained black hair that went down past his chest, and he loved it. My husband, his stepdad, has never been a fan of it and has always thought it was girly. He's never been mean or cruel about it to my son's face, but he has said to me that he thinks that he should cut it off. Why? It's not girly. Yo, all of my life, I was told by my mom that women really do love men with long hair. Look at Fabio. There's so many people. There's so many good examples of beautiful men with long hair. Come on, you know it's true. Dude, was the dad like attracted to the son or something? Like too girly. Whenever I look at you, I'm just like, I get these weird feelings inside. Hey bro, that's your problem, not his, okay? The two of them got into a huge fight because my son has been skipping class. And my husband decided that to punish him, he was gonna cut his hair. I don't know how it went down, but when I came home, my son was crying and cutting his own hair in the mirror. That's traumatizing. That's awful. What is wrong with this dude? Dude, leave him. Leave the dude. I asked him what was wrong. He told me that my husband randomly cut his hair short in spots, and now he had to cut it really short just to even it out to even look okay. Dude, that's so messed up. What is wrong with this guy? I went and spoke to my husband to find out the specifics of what happened from his side, and it ended up in a yelling match because while I don't agree with my son skipping classes, I felt that cutting his hair was overly cruel and horrible, and this could have been resolved in so many different ways. To cheer my son up, I bought him this affliction leather jacket he's been wanting for a while out of my husband's money. My husband found out and was furious, but I told him he shouldn't have cut my son's hair and that this is an apology. It's gonna take years for my son's hair to grow back, but my husband can make money back quickly. Am I the a-hole? No. Your husband is a freaking weirdo. He's putting so much projection on this freaking hair. Like, I had to deal with that all of my life from my grandfather. And I was like brainwashed and conditioned into thinking that I wouldn't find a job, I would never get accepted unless I cut my hair. So at 18, with long Goldilocks style hair down to exactly where this guy's was, I shaved it all off because I thought I needed to get a job. Like, you could tell I have like somewhat long hair, and I've had long hair in the past, but like, that was scarring. Like, I loved my hair, and I thought it wasn't professional because of the dumb stuff my grandfather said. This is so similar, like, even if he doesn't truly believe that it's quote-unquote girly, and even if he's never made fun of right to his face, he could feel the animosity towards him from this guy. Because, like, why? Cut your hair because you're ditching school? Why don't you just try to figure out why he's ditching school? Why don't you try to figure out the core of the problem? Kids don't just ditch school for no reason. It's either bad influence, boredom, or something else, and you gotta, like, get to the root cause, not punish them, because they're just gonna freaking ditch school more, and they're gonna do it to spite you. But parents don't think sometimes. That's what sucks. Especially parents that are like step-parents. They really think they know better after years of being with the kid, and somehow they don't get it. Almost ever in these stories. And it's just sad. You're not the a-hole for buying that designer jacket. You needed to improve your son's mood, and sometimes retail therapy is exactly what we need. This dude is one of the biggest jerks I've heard, because you should not do something so cruel as a punishment as to like make somebody remove something that means so much to them. It's like cutting up an important photo and throwing it in the trash or burning it in front of them, right? Even if it takes years to get back, it's not the same sometimes. It's not, the feeling could be gone. One comment says, you should divorce this man. If someone did that to my child, that would be it. The relationship would be over. He thinks it's okay to ignore someone's bodily autonomy. How do you like a taste of his own medicine? He would not like how I gave it to him. I would just wait until the dude was sleeping. I completely agree. Wait till he's sleeping, cut off something of his that he doesn't like, that he cares about, right? They say an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. Sometimes people deserve one nice streak through the middle of the hair, just to show them like, hey, hair's important, huh? Maybe you shouldn't mess with it, huh? Maybe, just maybe, you should leave it alone regardless of what you think. Because you're the only one that thinks it's girly. It's on a man. Long hair is not girly on a man. It's manly on a man because they're a man. Dumb. One commenter says, I'm really wondering where the bio dad is in the situation because somebody clearly needs a whooping and OP and her son ain't gonna do it. I don't know. We don't know the rest of the story. This is, maybe they did. You'll never know. But honestly, don't condone violence. Violence is never the answer. There's many ways to get back at someone that's not physically doing something to their person. That's actually the exact opposite of what we're trying to do here. We're mad because somebody did something physically to a person, right? Bodily autonomy. So violence isn't the answer, but I'd love to know yours. Drop that sub!